Hey, this is John Tay with the Apex Group, Keller Williams Sunset Corridor, and this is
Casey Harmon.
cool. And today we want to talk about,
Do you use a friend or family member as your agent?
Or
when
should
buying
you?
Yeah, should you?
or should you use a friend or family?
Yeah, when buying or selling a home.
Yep.
So real estate transactions, do you use personal relationships?
Here we go. All right, Casey. Yeah, let's talk about using a friend or family member in your real estate transactions. Whether it's a good thing, bad thing. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, so this was actually a big topic that came up when I first became a real estate agent. I had a lot of friends tell me their stories about buying a home and using a friend or family member. And it's an interesting topic because there's no right or wrong answer necessarily. It really depends on your relationship with the person. I think a majority of people did say that that the main thing that occurred was that it was basically a defining moment in their relationship. Things did transform for the good or maybe for the bad in their relationship. So I know that buying a home is a major investment, and so things can sometimes get a little tense. Good communication skills really get tested with friends and family members. And so, that can take a toll, or it can be a good thing for a relationship. So what do you think, John?
Yeah, I mean, I think I agree with you. I think, yes, you can, and you could. I think it's a decision that you'll have to make, a professional decision, right? Don't make it a personal decision,
Right.
but a professional decision, right? If you are using a friend or family member, definitely asking them professional questions, making sure that they're competent enough to do it. And if they are, then great. If they're not, then definitely not using them and just being upfront with them why you're not using them. Maybe their lack of experience or their inability to communicate in that way. Whatever it is, definitely communicate that. So yeah, I think depending on the situation, depending on the agent, should determine whether you use a friend or family member in that sense, right?
Yeah, I mean, in a way, it's like seeking like a therapist. In a way, like a friend or family member can give great advice. However, do you want to share, that? To what degree do you want to share a level of a life experience? Oftentimes, a very neutral party can be the safest bet. So yeah, just having conversations, and I think that there are ways that you can include a friend or family member that doesn't necessarily make them your primary agent, but perhaps they can refer you to someone, they get a kickback.
That's correct.
And so in a way, there's options for everyone to win.
Right. Definitely referral program is awesome. If you want them to get paid or have questions for them, but want them to refer a more experienced agent, especially in specific, subdivisions or neighborhoods, then referring an agent would be a great option. And they get paid for that. So, on the buy side, you're definitely, you're not paying them a commission, so there's no money going to friends or family, but the other agent's paying for that. So there's definitely that. But when it comes to the sell side, you're definitely in a contract. And what if they do a bad job, or what if they're not doing the job that they were advertised to do? Definitely gets you in a sticky situation. So sometimes maybe on the sell side, go with somebody that you don't know, or make sure that they are that they don't do it part-time, but they do it like full-time. They do it professionally. And maybe if that's the case, then you can use a family member or friend. But if they do it part-time, then maybe going with a third party might be better.
Yeah, like you said earlier, the professionalism and just the business aspect of buying or selling your home, you want to maintain that boundary and have it be a professional experience. Sometimes a friend or family member may be a little bit too relaxed and not carrying forth with their tasks and their responsibilities as much as they could be.
Yeah.
And so again, it comes down to that knowing your relationships and understanding what's professional, what is a friendship, and how can everyone benefit.
Yeah, especially during the transaction, making it professional is pretty important.
Yeah.
And keeping it professional, especially with the real estate transaction.
Absolutely.
There's always that personal element that can come in. Absolutely. Keep that there. But when it comes down to the transaction and the selling of the property,
Yeah.
definitely make that a professional feeling. Ask the right questions, making sure that you can communicate that way. And if you can't, use a third party.
Yeah.
Not your friends and family. Yeah.